Greetings to everyone from Spring Street. As your interim minister for missions, I want to be able to highlight a community organization each week. I want you to know what the organization does, its overarching mission, what it's doing to help the community during this coronavirus, and the ways specifically that you might help. And the first organization that I want to focus on is City with Dwellings. City with Dwellings has been a partner of First Baptist Church for several years, and their focus is to move people out of homelessness. Most immediately, they have been leading and organizing the overflow shelters, because we have several permanent shelters, but then there's several overflow shelters, and they make sure that residents are all housed in these shelters during the winter months. That is getting ready to end. That happens through March. Now, as part of their work with the homeless during the coronavirus, what they have done is they have set up tents for the homeless as a place to be. When the quarantine is over and that we don't have to practice social distancing, they will be able to go inside their community center, which is located here at 502 Spring Street. An incident happened yesterday that really clearly illustrates the importance of this work in the community, and particularly with the very vulnerable in our community, in our midst. My husband Richard and I were going to the grocery store, going down 6th Street, and we just glanced over and we had seen a man who just crumpled to the ground on the sidewalk, and he had his walker in hand. So I jumped out of the car, Richard went and parked the car, and then we both tried to get him up. Of course, we were not practicing social distancing, but we just felt like we could not leave him there. So we did get him on his walker, tried to steady him, but he seemed really unsteady as well as confused. He was alluding to the fact that he just needed to get to the woods. Well, if you know what it's like here on Spring Street, there are no woods. And so we felt it probably wise and prudent to call 911. And we let him know that's what we were going to do. And then he just pretty soon just sat down on the wall next to our house. As we were waiting for 911 to come, we did see someone drive into the parking lot of City with Dwellings. And we did stop her, and it was their director, Tracy Moore. And when we mentioned about this man, she knew exactly who he was. She knew his name. She knew kind of what his profile was. She said, yes, he does have a problem with alcohol, and yes, he would be confused, but don't you worry. We will get somebody to come and help him. So, and that is what they did. So they came, they got him, they walked him back across the street. They were able to put him under the tent, provide him some water, some snacks, and simply a place to be during the day. And when we talked to him a little bit later, one of the workers was still with him. So that is what City with Dwellings is doing right now in the coronavirus, is they are being this safe haven for those that are homeless or have no other place to be. So let me tell you a little bit about some of the specifics that they do each week, because each Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning in that same tent, they have a nurse practitioner who is there. They provide information about hygiene and the COVID-19 virus. They have a hand washing station. They have mobile showers on site. They have mailboxes. 2 phones are available for the guests, and there are 2 Chromebooks. And staff continually works one-on-one to really help find places for these people to stay. So how can you help? You can help by providing some simple things. And you can provide them and leave them at the shelter each week. Things like bottled water, Clorox wipes, their adult diapers, size medium to 2X, laundry detergent, as well as some snack bags. And snack bags would be gallon bags filled with such things as grapes and tangerines, crackers, beanie weenies, things that they could have to probably access during the day.